Nic Cage.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. Movie Review. A movie with you.
Hey everybody, welcome to the J. Craig Movie Review. I am Jay, and I saw a movie. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, it's quite the title. It stars Nic Cage. I know what you're thinking. Hey, Nic Cage, so what? He's been in 110 movies. I know it's half that of Sam Jackson, but still. Who cares? Well, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is awesome. That's why. It's a fantastic movie. It's something that you absolutely have to watch. Nic Cage is playing himself, Nic Cage. We also have Pedro Pascal, who is Mandalorian. You have Tiffany Haddish, Neil Patrick Harris. And when it first started, I figured everyone was going to be playing themselves, but that's quickly not the case. It's only Nic Cage playing himself. Everyone else is doing their own thing. So this is about Nic Cage, who is strapped for cash. Things aren't happening the way he wants it. He's kind of struggling, so he takes a job at a birthday party for a super fan. Very, very wealthy super fan. And once he's down at this birthday gig, he becomes a CIA operative that has to watch this guy, the super wealthy fan, who is Pedro Pascal. So he's thought of as a drug lord or a gun runner, so they need Nic Cage to infiltrate and get some some of the dirt, help him out. So that's where this movie goes. These two guys form a great relationship along the way, the super fan and the guy who needs a super fan, if you know what I mean. And they form a great relationship. They start making their own movie while they're doing this, and it's such fun. It's fantastic. I mean, there's growth. You have all the elements of a good story because they're making their own story. So, and Nic Cage demonstrates throughout the movie how much of a fan he is of cinema. He just loves the art of storytelling. He's a huge fan of it, and so it just really goes bonkers in that direction, and it's so much fun. I mean, I was just laughing at every little single moment throughout this movie, and it was great. Now, towards the end, I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to stick the landing. With a good comedy, sometimes you get to the point where it just becomes the same thing over and over again. Well, this kind of turns into a Nic Cage movie. It's just... it's great. You're going to love it. Go see it, because here's the thing. I don't think this movie is going to get a lot of play, only because it's going to be word of mouth. It's like, okay, it's Nic Cage, so not like a huge draw, but there are a lot of people who love Nic Cage. But if you love him, you're going to love this, because he's playing with himself. He's really making fun of himself. And early in the movie, he says, never shit on yourself. But that's what he does throughout the entire movie, which is great. So he's not taking himself seriously. He's Nic Cage after all. He does what Nic Cage does. And that's what's so great about it. So whether you love him or you don't like him, I don't think you hate Nic Cage. You just might not like his movies. You're still going to like it because it's him being him. And it works so well. Pedro Pascal is fantastic in the role as well, in the role of superfan guy. And then there's also a cameo. And I'm only going to say that there's a cameo, and I'll leave it at that. And once the cameo came out, I thought it was delightful. It happened several times, but I kind of expected it to go a step further. It didn't. That's okay. It probably will be a little too much at that point to be a shtick. And they weren't looking for a shtick. They were looking, for the proper movie moment, structure, right? It's great. It's fun. So go see it. You're going to love it. Go get some popcorn. Go sit down and go watch a movie, because that's the best place for it. We're all sitting home watching them on TV. And I'm going to get on my soapbox and say, go see it in the theaters. Nothing better. I don't care how great your system is. It's not the theater. So awesome movie. Nic Cage is fantastic. It makes me want to go watch everything of his right now. Like right now. Thanks for watching. Hey, subscribe right now. Okay? Right there. It should be right there in the corner. Hit that button, subscribe, like, and follow. We'll see you next time. Happy movies.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. Movie Review. A movie